So, hello people, welcome back towards this live session, basically focused on APSC Prelims. So, we'll be covering some of the relevant topics associated with geography. So, we have started this syllabus, or we have started the questions of geography from yesterday. So, we'll be going with some of the more questions and some of the relevant questions today, which will directly make your understanding as well as which will make your approach towards reading geography well. Okay. So here I'll be taking some of the questions that will be helpful for you in the coming exams of APSC CCE Prelims. Okay. So let's start with today's question answers. So the first question says about considering the following statements: in India, the Himalayas are spread over 5 states only. Western Ghats are spread over 5 states only. Pulicat Lake is spread over 2 states only. So which of the above statements is or are correct given in the following options? So it said 1 and 2, 3, 2 and 3, 1 and 3. So here the correct option is B, that is 3 only. So therefore, only Pulicat Lake is spread over 2 states and the rest other is not correct. Okay. So you could have the explanation of all this. So you can see the Western Ghats states, okay, the Himalayan states, okay, all of the states directly coming under the Himalayan geography, okay. And then you could see about the Pulicat Lake over here, okay, which is going ahead with the occupying of the territories of areas uh, like we could see about Tamil Nadu, and over here you can even see that some of the areas of Andhra Pradesh is also occupying this area. Okay, so therefore we could see that 2 states is directly covering the Pulicat Lake. Next, coming to some of the physical features questions in India. Okay, so you have got this number of options. Okay, so obviously don't confuse with the CDEF, it's ABCD. So the approximate age of the Alavari range is basically given to be what? So here, if I go with the option over here, then the correct option is 670 million years. Okay. Next, if you say in which state is Guru Sikhar peak located, so it's obviously Maharashtra. Okay. Then coming to the next one, considering following statements: Mahadev Hills, Sahyadri Parbat, Satpura Range, and so above all these three, which is the correct sequence of the above from north to south? So from north to south, the correct sequence is C, that is 1, 3, 2. So first, if you consider Mahadev Hills, Satpura Range, and lastly the Sahyadri Parvat will come into prominence. Okay. Then coming to the next question. So you could see all the explanation part of it. Okay. Coming to the next question, which one of the following statements is not correct? So it's been asked not correct. Please do remember about such questions. The Western Ghats are relatively higher in their northern region. Then second option, the Annaimudi is the highest peak in the Western Ghats. C. Tapi River lies to the south of Satpura. And lastly, Narmada and Tapi River valleys are said to be old rift valleys. So, among the following options, we could see that the option of A is correct. That is, the Western Ghats are relatively higher in the northern region as compared to the other regions. Okay, so obviously, it is not the correct option because Western Ghats are relatively shorter or as lower in height as compared to the northern regions. So therefore, it is the wrong option over here. Okay, so you have the broad explanation of these things over here. Next, so you could see this is the type of Western Ghats, okay, that are also known as the Sahyadris. Okay, next question. Consider the following pairs. Some of the hills are given and then some of the regions are given. Okay, so you have got these two hills as well as regions. Okay, so which of the following above pairs are correctly matched? Okay, so you could see here the option number C, obviously 3 and 4. Okay, so this is Mahadev Hill and Mikir Hills. Okay, so this is basically the correct one. Okay, rest other is wrong. Okay, So you could have seen the explanation over here. Okay, यहाँ पे सब देख लेना, सब पहाड़ों का नाम लिखा गया है associated with the regions. Now, which of the following is the correct sequence of the hills starting from north and going towards the south? So here also the correct option is C, that is Nallamalai Hills, Javadi Hills, Nilgiri Hills, and lastly Annamalai Hills. Okay, so this is the correct option of going with 132. Next, coming to the other part, question number 133. Which of the following hills are found where the Eastern Ghats and the Western Ghats meet? So it's obviously the Nilgiri Hills, which you can find in the regions of Tamil Nadu. Okay, so you could see this is the type, this is the area, okay, where you can find the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats meeting. Okay, next, where are the Severoy Hills located? So here is the Severoy Hills that is directly located. So it's basically in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Consider the map given below. So here it has been represented A, B, C, and lastly D. Okay, so four options are given. So the place A, B, C, D mark in the map are respectively what? So it's obviously Rib Valley region, Chhattisgarh Plain, Chota Nagpur Plateau, and the Rain Shadow region. Okay, so Rain Shadow region is basically the region over here, okay, which is directly coming on the leeward side of the Western Ghats. Okay, next, coming to this question, which of the following is the appropriate region to consider the Gondwana rocks as most important of the rock systems in India? So here you have been given four number of options. More than 90% of limestone reserves of India are found in them. More than 90% of India's coal reserves are found in them. More than 90% of fertile black cotton soils are spread over them, and none of the regions given above is or are correct in this context. So here your option is B, that is more than 90% of India's coal reserve is found on them, that is on the Gondwana ranks. Okay. Okay. So this is the region of coal in this region that is known as the Gondwana rocks. Okay. So now next one, which one of the following mountain ranges spread over only one state in India? So obviously it's the Ajanta ranges. Okay. So you could see Aravali flows to Rajasthan, Gujarat, Haryana, and Delhi. Satpura flows to Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh. Sayadri flows through Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Okay. So these are the areas where you can see. Then which of the following rivers does not originate in India? So obviously it's Satluj. Okay. So this is the Himalayan river system. This is the peninsular river system. Okay. So all these things are very important. These are the west flowing peninsular river system, which directly makes its banks on the respective western coast, Narmada and Tapi. Okay, so this is the Indus river system. This is the Jhelum river system. Okay, so every explanation is given here. Okay, so you can find all the number of rivers flowing towards the west in this respective area. Coming to the next question. From north to south, which of the following is the correct sequence of given rivers in India? So it's basically Shyok, Jaskar, Sipti, and Satluj. Okay, so here the correct option is B. That is, if I am going from north to south, then I am seeing that these are the relevant number of rivers that is going in from the north to south. That is Shyok, Jaskar, Spiti, and Satluj. Okay, so you can find all such number of rivers over here. Then river that passes through Himachal Pradesh are Bias, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj, and Yamuna. Okay, so हिमाचल प्रदेश से कौन कौन सा रिवर फ्लो होती है? Bias, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj, and Yamuna. So these are some of the important rivers that you can see. Basically, some of the Himalayan rivers that flows through Himachal Pradesh. So you can see all those locations. Next, in the map shown, region level, rivers leveled 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively are. Okay, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Okay, so here the correct option is B. That is 1 is Kosi. This is Kosi. This is Ganga. Okay. Then this is Gomti and this is Ghagra. Okay. So these are the four rivers that you can see within the ambit of the following representations given in the respective picture. Okay. You can even see it in this. That is the major river systems. Okay. Next, which of the following is or are tributaries of Brahmaputra? So Brahmaputra के tributaries कौन कौन सा है? Dibang, Kameng, Lohit. So here, yes, All the options are correct. 1, 2, and 3. So all are the tributaries of the river Brahmaputra. Okay. So you can find all the explanation of our part in this respective river. So you can see this is the Dibang, this is the Kamang. Okay. So okay. So all these rivers, this is the Lohit over here. So all are basically tributaries of the river Brahmaputra. Considering the following pairs, okay, just a second. Considering the following pairs, so yeah, what has been shown? Tributary river Chambal, Son, Manas. So it's the main river. So which of the pair above is or are correctly matched? So here the correct option is D. Okay. So D is basically that means three only. Okay. So only Manas is associated with Brahmaputra. So this is correctly matched. Okay. So you have got all the respective tributaries of the rivers over here. Next, with reference to the river Tista, consider the following statements. The source of river Tista is same as the Brahmaputra, but it flows through Sikkim. River Rangid originates in Sikkim and it's a tributary of the river Teesta. River Teesta flows into Bay of Bengal on the border of India and Bangladesh. So which of the above statements is or are correct? So here the correct option is B, that is two only. Okay. So here River Rangid originates in Sikkim and is a tributary of river Teesta. So this is the correct option. Okay. Next, consider the following rivers: Barak, Lohit, Subansiri. So which of the above follows through Arunachal Pradesh? So what are the rivers that flows through Arunachal Pradesh? It's basically the B, that is 2 and 3. So here, Lohit as well as Subansari. Obviously, Barak does not flow through Arunachal Pradesh. So obviously, it's a known answer because Barak flows directly through the southern parts of Assam. Okay. So here we are talking about the areas of the northeastern part. So Lohit and Subansari is basically the two rivers that flows through Arunachal Pradesh. Next, with reference to the river Luni, which of the following statements is or correct? So here it's been said A, B, C, D. So obviously don't confuse with these points. So it is lost in the marshy land of Run of Kutch. So Luni gets lost in the Run of Kutch, and therefore this option is the correct one. Okay, so you have got a broad explanation over here. Okay, so you can see this Luni River. Okay, so it's directly guessed lost in this Run of Kutch area. In which one of the following states have the largest inland saline wetland? So it's obviously Rajasthan. That is, we all know about this one. That is the Sambar Salt Lake. So it's the largest inland wetland that we can see in our country, basically in Rajasthan. Okay. Coming to the next river systems in India. So the correct sequence of the eastward flowing rivers of the peninsular India from north to south. So you can see all the options over here. A, Subarnarekha, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Pennar, Kaveri, and Vagai. Okay, so this is the correct sequence of rivers that is directly flowing from the rivers of peninsular India from north to south. Okay, so these are the correct options that is given over here. That is the first option: Subarnarekha, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Pennar, Kaveri, and Vagai. Okay, so this is the correct option over here. The Narmada River flows to the west, while most of other large peninsular rivers flows to the east. So why it has been said so? So here it has been said the correct option is A, that is one only. That means it occupies a linear rip valley. Okay, so linear rip valley के कारण यहाँ पे ये काम होता है. That is the Narmada River flows towards the west. Okay, so you have got a broad explanation over here. You can look at it later. So this is Luni that got lost. This is the Sabarmati. This is the Mahi. Okay, and Mahi has a significance of flowing to the to the Tropic of Cancer twice. Okay, then ऐसे जाके फिर जाते Tropic of Cancer से पास होता है. So Narmada and this is Tapi. Okay, consider the following statements. So here it has been given there are no east flowing rivers in Kerala. There are no west flowing rivers in Madhya Pradesh. Which of the above statements is correct? So here the correct option is D, neither one nor two, because there are three major rivers in Kerala that flows eastwards: Kabani, Bhavani, and Pambar. And we can see west flowing rivers in Madhya Pradesh being Narmada, Tapi, and Mahi. Okay. Which of the following statements is not correct? Mahadev River rises in Chhattisgarh, Godavari River rises in Maharashtra, Kaveri River rises in Andhra Pradesh, Tapti River rises in Madhya Pradesh. So obviously over here, question number to the correct answer is C, that is Kaveri River rises in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so that's the correct, not the correct option. Baki correct option hai yahan pe, because we know Kaveri River rises in Karnataka. Okay, so that's the things that is associated with this. Next, which one of the following river originates in Amarkantak? So it is Narmada, that is C. Okay, so Narmada river rises in Amarkantak. Now, coming to this, at which one of the following places do two important rivers in India originates? So, while one of them flows through north and merges with another important rivers flowing through Bay of Bengal. Okay, so the other flows towards Arabian Sea. So, Amarkantak, Badrinath, Mahabaleshwar, and Nasik. Okay, so here the correct option is Mahabaleshwar. Okay, so Mahabaleshwar directly flows through the question that has been given over here. Okay, so you can see all these areas. So, consider following rivers: Bamsadhara, Indravati, Pranhita, and Pennar. So, which of the following are the tributaries of Godavari? So, it's 2 and 3. Okay. So, it's basically 2 and 3. That is Indravati and Pranahita, which directly flows and is basically attributed to the tributaries of river Godavari. Okay. Coming to the next one, which is the correct sequence of the rivers Godavari, Mahanadi, Narmada, and Tapi? So, obviously, here the correct answer is B. That is Godavari, Narmada, Mahanadi, and Tapi is the correct sequence of the rivers in descending order of their respective lengths. Okay. So, largely we can see Godavari, then Narmada, then Mahanadi, and lastly it's Tapi. Okay. So, you have got the explanations part over here. Okay. Coming to question number 158, which one of the following east flowing rivers in India has Reef Valley due to down or warping? So, Damodar, Mahanadi, Son, Yamuna. So, obviously it's Damodar because this river is directly having a reef valley due to its down warping. Okay. Next, consider the following rivers: Kishan Ganga, Ganga, Wain Ganga, and Pen Ganga. So, the correct sequence of these rivers when arranged from north to south directions. And here, the correct option is D. Okay. So, it's 1, 2, 4, 3. Okay. Next, question number 160. Consider the following pairs: wetlands confluence of rivers, Harike Islands, Keoladeo Ghana National Park, Koleru Lake. Which of the following statements are correctly matched? So here the correct option is A. That is one only. Okay. So here Harika Airlines is confluence of Bias and Satluj. Then consider following pairs. National Park rivers flows through the park. So here we could see the correct option is D. None of the options are correct. Okay. बिकॉज यहाँ से भी पास गंगा नहीं होता है, काजीरंगा नेशनल पार्क से मानस नहीं होता है, साइलेंट वैली नेशनल पार्क से कावेरी नहीं होता है. सो देयरफॉर वी हैव टू रिमेंबर अबाउट द फ्लोज ऑफ दिस रेस्पेक्टिव रिवर्स. तो यहाँ पे देख सकते हो like Sundarbans, we can see the Meghna River. Okay, then Gangotri, Bhagirathi, Nokrek, Simsang, Manas, Orang, Brahmaputra, Valmiki, Gandak, Kaziranga, Brahmaputra, Silent Valley, Kunti Puja, Panna, Kane, and Jim Corbett, Ram Ganga. Okay, which is directly a tributary of the river Ganga. So that's the correct one over here. So therefore, here the options is none of the above options are correct. So now consider the following pairs. This is waterfalls, this is rivers. Kapildhara Falls, Godavari, Jog Falls, Sharavati, Sip Samundram Falls, Kaveri. So select the answers given using the given below. So here the correct answer is 2 and 3. Okay, so you could see Dhunador Falls, Narmada, Hundru Falls, Subarna Rekha, Kapildhara Falls, Narmada, Sip Samundram, Kaveri, and Dudsagar, Mandovi, that is Goa. Okay, coming to the next one. Which one of the following statements is not true? Ghagar's water is utilized in the Indira Gandhi Canal. Narmada rises from the Amarkantak region. Nizam Sagar is situated on the Manas on the Manjra River. Penganga is a tributary of the river Godavari. So here the correct option is A. That is Ghagar's waters is utilized in the Indira Gandhi Canal. Okay. Next, Gandhi Sagar Dam is a part of which of the following? So it's here. The correct option is Chambal project. Okay. So Gandhi Sagar is an important part of this respective project, that is Chambal. Coming to the next one. So here all these things are relevantly discussed. So now Palace, which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Govind Sagar Satlaj, Kolero Krishna, Ukai Tapi Ular Jhelum. So here the correct option which is not correct is Kolero Lake Krishna. Okay, because it's basically a river in Andhra, so it's obviously not with the river of Krishna. So the Dulhasti power station is based on which of the following rivers? So it is basically Chenab. Next, on which of the following rivers is the Teri hydropower complex located? So it's basically it's Bhagirathi. Next, the Alamati Dam is on the river of whom? So Alamati Dam is on the river Krishna. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? So we could see this is Damanganga, then Girna and Pamba. So obviously all the options over here is basically correctly matched. Which of the following is an artificial lake? So here the artificial lake is being asked that which one of the following, be it the Kodaikanal, be it the Koleru, be it the Nainital, be it the Renuka. So here we could see that Renuka is basically is the artificial lake. Next, if I comes towards the climate in India, the seasonal reversals of winds is the typical characteristics of what? Obviously, we know it's a monsoonal climate. So obviously, option number C is the correct option. Next, the duration of the monsoon decreases from southern India to northern India, and the amount of annual rainfall in the northern plains of India decreases from east to west. So obviously, here the correct option is C, that is both 1 and 2. Okay. Next, high temperatures and low pressure over the Indian subcontinent during the summer season draws air from the Indian Ocean, leading to inblowing of what? Leading to the inblowing of the southwest monsoon. Okay. So obviously, if this is India over here, so we could see southwest monsoon directly enters from this region. Okay. So therefore, this is the correct option. Okay, so you can see the diagram that I have drawn. This is the southwest monsoon. This is the retreating monsoon, which is known as the northeast monsoon. This is during the winter season. This is during the summer season. So obviously, ITCZ directly went up, and during the winter season, ITCZ directly goes down, being to low pressure. Then consider the following statement: Kochi, Kolkata, Delhi, Patna. Then Kolkata, Kochi, Patna, Delhi, and Kochi, Kolkata, Patna, Delhi, Kolkata, Kochi, Delhi, Patna. Okay. So here, if you see about the annual average rainfall map, so it has been asked. The question over here is saying about the annual average rainfall map. So obviously, कोची में ज़्यादा होता है, उसके बाद कोलकाता, उसके बाद पटना, and last में दिल्ली में rainfall होता है. Okay, so that is the correct option over here given. So now matching list 1 with list 2 is the correct answer. Madras is warmer than Calcutta. Snow in Himalayas. Rainfall decreases from West Bengal to Punjab. Satluj Ganga plain gets rains from winter. Okay, so you've been choose the correct options that is being given over here. So here the correct answer is C, that is A is 5, B is 2, C is 4, D is 3. So A is 5. Okay, so A is 5, B is 2. Okay, so B is 2. Then if you see, C is 4, C is 4, and lastly D is 3. Okay, so that is the thing associated with this respective area. Next, consider the following statements. In the world, tropical deserts occur along the western margins of continents within the trade wind belt. In India, the eastern Himalaya regions gets high rainfall from northeast winds. So which of the above statements is or are correct? So here the correct answer is A, that is one only. Okay. So the January isotherm taken as a basis for dividing India into a tropical and subtropical zone is what? So it's basically answer is B. So it's 18 degrees Celsius. Okay, coming to the next one, vegetation and fauna. Which of the following regions in India has a combination of mangrove forest, evergreen forest, and deciduous forest? So it's obviously Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, that you can see in the respective options. So we are classifying it into moist tropical, dry tropical. Okay, then we can see it in montane, subtropical, and then montane, temperate. Lastly, classification of vegetation of India, you can see all over here. Okay, the next. Okay, consider the following states: Arunachal, Himachal, Mizoram. So in which of the above states do tropical wet evergreen forest occur? So here you have been given some of the options. So here the option is C, that is 1 and 3. So here in all these respective states, the tropical wet evergreen forest can be found. That is the C option. Next, if you see that which one of the following national parks has a climate that varies from tropical to subtropical, temperate and arctic. So obviously here it is been given Namdafa National Park. Okay, so you can see that is located basically in Arunachal Pradesh, which you can see in the eastern margins of Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, the minimum land area recommended for forest cover to maintain proper ecological balance in India is what? It's basically 33%. Okay, so that we all know about the 33% area. Then open stunted forests with bushes and small trees having long roots and sharp thorns or spines are commonly found in which area? That is western Andhra Pradesh. Here, amongst the following Indian states, which one has the most minimum number of total forest cover? So it is basically C, that is Haryana. Okay. So in India, which one type of forest amongst the following occupies the largest area? So it is tropical, moist deciduous. Now, if you travel through Himalayas, you are likely to see which are the following plants naturally. So it's basically one and two. That is, you can find a oak, you can find a rhododendrons. Okay, so you can see all these things. Which one of the following is not essentially a species of the Himalayan vegetation? So it's basically mahogany. With reference to red sanders, sometimes seen in the news, consider following statement: it's a tree species found in South India. It is one of the most important trees in tropical rainforest areas of South India. So obviously here it's not a tree species of tropical rainforest. So obviously it's the answer is one. So the alpine vegetation in western Himalayas is found up to only a height of 3000 meters, while in the eastern Himalayas it is found to a height of 4000 meters. So the reason for this variation is what? So it is basically the answer is C. That is, eastern Himalayas get more monsoon and rainfall than the western Himalayas. Okay, so next consider following states. The boundaries of national park, biosphere reserve is declared, and a wildlife sanctuary. So here, what is the correct option? Here the correct option is C. That is 1 and 3 only. Boundaries of national park is defined by legislation. In a wildlife sanctuary, limited biotech interference is permitted. So that is the correct option over here. So match list 1 with list 2. So here the correct option is going with D. That is A is 4, B is 1, C is 5, and D is 2. Okay. So we know about the mangroves in India. You can see about the locations of mangroves in India. So all these things are. Then next, mangroves and the respective states. So here also we can see the B option is correct. A1, B4, C3, and D2. Okay. Then you have got this explanation of all these parts. Then we will taking list 1 and list 2. Bonla, Kangarghat, Orang, and Ushkoti. Okay, so Orang is basically with Assam. So you can directly choose the option from the given below. So it's basically the B option is correct. Which of the following is also known as top slip? So it's basically SD, that is Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary and National Park. Okay, so this is one. So which of the following is located in the Bastar region? So it's Indravati National Park, that is located in the Bastar region. Okay. So matching list 1 with list 2. So here Chandraprabha, Karela, Jeshamad. So here the correct answer is C, that is A4, B2, C5, D1. Okay, so you have got a list of all these things that is mentioning over here. Okay. Then if I say the next one, consider the following regions: Eastern Himalayas, Eastern Mediterranean region, Northwestern Australia. Which of the following are biodiversity hotspots? So it's basically B, that is 1 and 2 only. Okay. So we'll end up today over here. Okay. So we'll continue with the series later on by the next week. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you.